happens when people from two different religions or someone who is religious or an atheist get together? Is it possible for them to be in a relationship? Well, in this video, we're going to cover a couple of scenarios and discuss how it is possible for this to work. Let's take a look.
I want to talk to you about something, okay?
Oh, okay. What's up?
Okay, so we've been dating for what? You should know.
3 months? 4 months?
You should be more sure about that. It's been 4 months. Okay.
4 months and some change.
Okay, and this October, it makes 4 months.
Okay. Yeah, 4 months.
And I know, you're not so big on religion or whatever, but I just...
No.
Okay, my parents, it's very important to my parents and kind of to me that I don't want to assume, but that if we were to have children, I don't know, my kids would be raised Jewish, and I don't.
What? Where's this coming from? Is this you or is this your parents? Because we've been
No, Justin, it's
4 months now, and this didn't really seem to be a problem. You knew from day one, I made that very clear.
Both couples went straight to the heart of the matter, which was, how is this going to play out in the long run? We might be fine and kikiing now and everything's great and wonderful, but if it becomes more serious, if we get married, if we have kids, once our families get involved, what's going to happen then? What new obstacles will you have because you don't have the same religion or spiritual practice? It's important to have compatible personalities and a great love for each other, but will that be enough?
That I don't believe in any of that stuff. You said that was fine. So
no, it is fine. It is fine. It's I don't want to force anything on you. I'm just saying, I don't know. It's important to me, I guess. And maybe I didn't think that far through.
Well, you guess it's important, or it is important? I feel like you're just shouldering this on me all of a sudden. Where is this coming from? What? Did you talk to your parents?
Yeah, of course I talked to my parents, but I've also just been thinking about it.
This is what
What, did you want your children raised with no faith or no God?
Confused. This is where I'm a little confused because, well, one, you don't believe in that, so it doesn't matter to me because I don't think that's true, and I don't want to raise children and what I believe to be a lie. That feels dishonest to me, and I feel like we're lying to that.
Okay. So I just wanted to know where you stood with that.
Look, I don't want to make it a big thing.
It's not a big thing.
Well, now it's starting to feel like it's a thing.
No, it's not a big thing.
Well, I'll be honest with you.
So do you want me to be an atheist too? Is that I don't know.
Baby, I made it clear from day one. I don't care what you believe. I don't care.
So you're saying,
that you know where I stand, and that I don't try to tell you what's real and what's not, and you don't try to tell me what's real and
but you know what you just said? Do you know what you just said? You said you don't want to raise your kids in a lie, right? So all religion is just bad, and you view it as if somebody's raised a certain way. Wait, you could literally say that about anything.
Baby, I don't think religion is fundamentally bad. No, I don't think it's fundamentally bad. I think the problem is people use religion as a scapegoat to do bad things. Everybody does.
Okay, you could literally say that about any religion and anything.
I do. That's the thing. That's what I'm telling you.
So pessimistic.
Stop pessimistic. It's real.
So pessimistic.
The Crusades. Listen, I was forced Catholic growing up, okay? The Christianity did terrible, atrocious things. I don't believe in that. I don't think religion should be used in bad things at all. It makes no sense.
Then maybe this isn't going somewhere.
It's not just a difference or being tolerant of the other person's belief systems. If you feel the person's religious practice or lack of practice is ridiculous deep down in your heart, you definitely will have problems down the line. The good news is you can evaluate how you feel and where you stand on these issues now, before you get married, before you have kids. But you've got to have the conversation. Another question you want to ask yourself is about difficult situations. What if there's a death or illness? How are you going to handle that? Do you use your religious practice to mourn or go through that particular process? If you are an atheist, what are your beliefs on that? Are those beliefs and ideas going to be a conflict in your relationship? I don't advise going into a relationship with the belief that one day my partner's gonna know Jesus the way I do. Don't make that assumption going in, because it may never happen, and then your partner may begin to resent you for having that desire and having that expectation. Think about, will your family have a problem with your partner's belief? And how will you handle it if they do? How much will that other person have to compromise? Now, here is another scenario.
All right, babe, I gotta get going soon, but hey, don't forget, in 2 weeks, we gotta go talk to the priest, for a wedding. Why are you giving me that face?
Nothing.
Did you forget?
No, I didn't forget.
We're getting married in a few months. We talked about this. My family wants a church wedding that...
I just, I don't know, I've been thinking about it a little bit, I guess, and you want somebody who's like really in all the way, and I want to be that for
Are you not in?
No, I'm into like us, 110%. I don't know if I can do the whole, God-fearing Sundays, the biscuit, wine.
Whoa.
I just don't know if I can do it, because like, I don't think that I actually truly believe there's a God. If I'm being, but I love you. I love you.
You don't believe that there's a God?
I don't think so.
What do you mean? We talked about religion.
Yeah, no, I know.
And you said you were open. And I told you I'm spiritually Christian, and you said, oh my God, that's great. And I told you I go to church with my family every Sunday.
And I think that's lovely. I really do.
Yeah.
I wish I had that kind of tradition, but
you can with me.
I know I can. But
Okay.
Do you want me to believe, or do you want me to just do it? Like,
When did this all change?
I don't know. I said I'd be open.
Was it since the proposal? When?
I'm fine. If you want me to be genuine,
Yes.
and you want me to be genuine,
Yeah.
then I said I'd be open to it, but like I don't think I can really actually say, oh, there's a God. I don't think that there's a God. In fact, I kind of...
So if we have kids, are their kids just gonna be roaming the streets
I don't...
like animals? No, they should be having a place in religion, in the Christian religion. That's how I grew up. That's how I became who I am today. Listen, when my dad was sick, he had a heart attack. And every night, I prayed, and I never prayed. I went to church, and I didn't believe it too, and I prayed because I loved him, and he was in a coma for 2 months.
I know.
And one night I said, please, Lord, if there's anything that could happen, just wake him up. And you know what happened? He started to move his fingers. The next day, he woke up. That wasn't from me, that wasn't from him, that was from something else. That was from God.
Or it just happened.
If you are a part of a religion in name only and not really in practice, it may not be as problematic for you. However, in your darkest moments, where do you go? And if you go to religion in those dark moments, will you be okay with a partner who doesn't believe what you're doing is even real? Only you can answer that question, but you should answer it now. I am here to help you assess where you are on the spectrum of your religious beliefs or spiritual practice or your lack thereof, and if that will be in alignment enough to be with another person who does not believe what you believe at all. You can decide whether religion is a deal breaker before your relationship gets any more serious. If you are already married or in a serious relationship and you want to stay together, you will have to have a lot of tolerance and respect for the other person's beliefs. It's easier if you have the same values and belief system. It doesn't matter what religion you are. In general, in a relationship, it's easier when you have the same values and belief system. So tolerance means you accept your partner's beliefs. Patience and respect mean that if your partner has a particular religious ritual, that you will allow the time and the space for that. You won't criticize how that person handles life situations. You will honor that person's process. And you want to ask yourself, will I be able to do that if my emotions are high? You can make these important decisions in advance. If you plan on having children, ask each other how you plan on raising them within the religion, not within the religion, giving them a choice. You can decide ahead of time. Are you okay with tithing your finances? Talk about it. Have the necessary vulnerable discussions so you're clear about what your partner really believes and what they're really thinking and feeling. Find out now before you get into a situation, before it becomes like a tropical storm. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share your thoughts in the comments and like and subscribe. My goal here is to help you with your relationships so that you have the fulfilling, wonderful, magical love that you desire. I'm Angelina Soul.